Well, for any small Kiwi company, launching a product with large international retailers is a big deal.
But for peanut butter brand Fix and Fogg, they've gone one giant leap further, launching in space.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Soaring to great heights. So high, it's in space. We're talking about Fix and Fogg peanut butter, the snack of choice for NASA's SpaceX astronauts, who last month took off for 6 months in space with 50 specially designed Fix and Fogg peanut butter pouches. So, if it was one small step for man, does that make it one giant leap for peanut butter? And how did it all come about?
Well, for more on this, we're joined by the founder of Fix and Fogg, Roman Jewell. Roman, how on earth, or should we say how in the universe, did this all happen?
Yeah, I think you said it, Sasha. This is just one of those crazy, surreal moments that I don't think we could have ever wished for or asked for, but it's something that's happened kind of naturally and organically, probably just because we're here in New Zealand. We had an amazing New Zealand fan of ours who was sending jars to her friend in the United States, and that friend happened to be an astronaut. So then we get a call from NASA's Space Food Lab asking us if we could supply them with peanut butter to take up to the International Space Station.
So what was your reaction, Roman? Because this must be a New Zealand first.
Well, it's a pretty humble milestone for us. We know of nothing like it that's happened down here before. It's something we're really proud of. We worked pretty hard not to stuff it up. When you get a call from NASA, you make sure you pull your socks up. Yeah, it was a bit of a fist-pumping moment for the team. We watched the live stream of the rocket take off last month, and kind of knowing that there's these amazing astronauts that have worked for years to get where they are for that one moment, but also to know that a New Zealand food product is on board a space rocket heading to the space station. That's a pretty cool moment for us.
So cool. Roman, tell us about the packaging.
Ooh, Sasha, okay. This is what we've made for NASA. I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of trial and error that went into this. When we first sent them product, we sent them in our glass jar. And I didn't know a lot about space. I know a bit more now, but that was a big no-no. NASA kind of quickly said that broken glass flying around the space station wasn't such a good idea. Our insurance probably wouldn't cover that sort of damage. So we had to kind of backpedal and figure out a way to work with them in order to get peanut butter and almond butter up into space. We've come up with this little pocket rocket of a pouch. We had to make it for NASA's conditions. It's got a really large nozzle, so the astronauts can either squeeze it or suck on it in space. It gets out all the crunchy pieces. Weight was a big thing for these guys. Obviously, when a rocket's taking off, every gram matters, so this is nice and light. And it fitted with all of NASA's kind of food safety and product testing. So really happy with where we got. We kind of started on shaky ground with them. A little bit of naivety, but lots of determination, and I think we got something pretty cool in the end.
Roman, how long did it take to develop?
Ooh, that's, yeah, I guess, Jeremy, what I was saying, we didn't quite get it right at the start. This is a good kind of 6 or 7 month process. We had to buy some equipment to help us fill these things. We had to send samples to Houston, get there okay. So, yeah, a lot of to and fro, a lot of kind of head scratching, a lot of teamwork that went into this one. But look, we got there, and so happy to see it take off. Yeah.
And Roman, inside that pouch, what flavour is it and why?
Ooh, this is a little beauty. Personal favourite, this one, smoke and fire peanut butter, kaitaia fire chilies, manuka smoke, sweet smoke paprika. It's a kind of a spicy one, more savoury. But yeah, NASA asked for this one, but they also asked for 4 others of ours. So we thought we were kind of peanut butter, nut butter connoisseurs. Those guys kind of share the passion, which is pretty neat. So we've sent them almond butter and cashew butter. So they've got a nice selection while they're up in space. And I didn't realise this, but you know, these guys work really hard when they're up in space. They've got a lot of work to do, science experiments, and personal kind of well-being and morale is pretty important. So to kind of have your favourites from back home, back in Earth, up in space is really important. So that's been a big motivation for the astronauts to kind of approach us, and then for us to work with NASA. So yeah, really neat.
Thanks so much, Roman. All the best.
Oh, thanks, Sasha. Cheers.